Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're grabbing your 5th grade ICT unit for revision and turning it into an awesome journey. By the end of this session, you're going to build your ultimate digital toolkit. Think of it kind of like a superhero's utility belt, but for your computer skills.
All right, here's the game plan for today. We've got 6 stops on our journey: file rescue mission, the data detective, presentation basics, designing like a pro, building web pages, and finally, the digital project. Let's get right into it.
Stop number 1, the file rescue mission.
So imagine accidentally throwing your absolute favorite toy right into the trash. No way, right? You'd be scrambling to get it back safely. Well, digital files are exactly the same. Ever spent hours, and I mean literally hours, on a homework assignment only to click the wrong button and poof, it's gone? We've all been there. But seriously, don't panic. We've got 2 specific ways to rescue those important files.
Here is your rescue plan. Think of step 1 like checking your toy box before you go searching the whole neighborhood. Your very first move is always to check the recycle bin on your computer. If it's there, just right-click and hit Restore. Super easy. But what if the bin is empty? Well, then we move to step 2. We bring in special software like Recuva. This does what we call a deep scan. It digs way down into your computer's memory to find old, deleted files. It takes a little more time, but man, it's incredibly powerful.
Now listen up, because this is absolutely crucial. The golden rule here is, if you have to use recovery software, stop using that disk drive immediately. Why? Because if you keep saving new stuff, you might accidentally write over your deleted file forever. It's kind of like drawing with a thick, dark marker over a light pencil sketch. You can't get that sketch back. And once you use Recuva to find your file, always save the rescued file in a brand new place.
Moving right along to section 2, the data detective. Being a data detective is basically all about gathering and organizing information. Imagine you're planning a massive class pizza party. You can't just guess what everyone wants to eat, right? You have to investigate. First, you collect data. You can ask your friends directly, use direct observation, like just watching which slices disappear the fastest at lunch, or you can dig into books and reliable websites.
Now picture having 100 sticky notes with everyone's pizza preferences. Total chaos. That's where Microsoft Excel comes to the rescue. Excel helps you organize that data in a snap. First, you just type in your numbers. Second, you put them into neat tables with rows and columns. And third, you create these awesome visual charts or graphs. Suddenly, you look at a bright, colorful pie chart, and boom, pepperoni is the clear winner.
Which brings us perfectly to our 3rd stop, presentation basics.
If you were telling an epic story about a mystery you just solved, you wouldn't whisper it to your friends, and you definitely wouldn't shout 100 random details at once, would you? Using tools like Microsoft PowerPoint or Movie Maker lets you tell your story clearly. Look, a bad presentation is just messy and confusing. A good presentation has to be clear, interesting, and incredibly easy for your audience to digest.
And you know what the secret weapon of a great presenter is? Multimedia. Throwing in pictures, sounds, and short videos doesn't just look cool, it actually makes your whole presentation way more engaging. It takes complex ideas and makes them easier to understand. Plus, it really helps your audience remember what you said for a long, long time.
So, how do we make those slides look incredible? Let's jump into section 4, designing like a pro.
Think about decorating your own bedroom. You wouldn't paint the walls 10 completely clashing neon colors, or put up so many posters that you can't even see the window. Your slides need that same careful touch. Pick matching colors that are comfortable on the eyes. Use a nice, clear, large font. Keep your text short, and remember, a single, well-chosen picture can explain your idea so much faster than a giant wall of text.
The real trick here is structure. You want a logical flow. Always start with an introduction to tell them what the topic actually is. Next, dive into the main content to share the important info and steps. And finally, wrap it up with a conclusion that summarizes your results. Oh, and a quick pro tip, always practice speaking out loud in front of a mirror before you present to your class. It is a total game changer for your confidence.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit. Section 5, building web pages. Building a web page is exactly like building a digital house for people from all over the world to visit. And to build a house, you need materials, right? On the web, HTML is basically your bricks and mortar. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and it's the fundamental computer language we use to build a website's foundation and create everything you see on the screen.
With HTML, you can drop a nice, clear, bold heading right at the top so visitors know exactly what your page is about. It's just like a giant welcome sign on a front door. You use it to format your main text, insert beautiful images to support your ideas, and add links that connect everything together.
But just like a real house, there are rules to make your digital house welcoming. Keep the page simple to navigate. Use professional matching colors. And this one is vital. Make sure all your links actually work. A broken link on a website is like a locked door in a house. It just frustrates your visitors and makes them want to leave immediately. Always review your web page at the very end, pretending you are a brand new visitor.
And that brings us to our final stop, Section 6, the digital project.
This is the part where we bring the whole toolkit together. Running a digital project with your classmates is a lot like putting on a spectacular school play. Preparation is absolutely everything. Step 1, you must start with a clear, focused idea. Step 2, sketch out a simple action plan. And Step 3, collect your digital resources, your computers, your software, and a really solid internet connection.
Before you start building, you've got to analyze exactly what your project needs so you don't get hit with nasty surprises later on. Are you using text, images, or numbers? What tools are you going to use to organize them? You have to plan out the time needed for each task and carefully assign specific roles to every single team member so everyone knows exactly what their job is.
You know, the ultimate secret to actually finishing your project on time and making it amazing? True teamwork. And that doesn't just mean dividing up the work. It means everyone genuinely works together, communicates, and really supports each other when things get tough.
So, take a step back and look at everything you've learned today. You know how to rescue lost files, collect and graph data, design killer presentations, build the foundation of a web page, and lead a project team. You literally possess the ultimate digital toolkit right now. The only question left for you is, what incredible digital masterpiece are you going to build first?